Hello there, back again. So what kind of projects are we doing within Bridging Cultures, either as a consultant like I explained to you, or as a co-entrepreneur? Well, first of all, these projects should be international. It's important for us that we can help bringing a technology or a company into new markets. And secondly, it should be impactful. There should be a meaning behind, either because it's good for environment or it improves the health situation of people, but it should be impactful. Well, let me give you a few examples. First of all, two examples, current examples out of medical technology. Number one, I'm a co-owner of a startup company from the Netherlands, arising from one of the technical universities, and this is about low-level laser therapy, or with a very difficult word, photobiomodulation. In other words, how does a laser light influence the values in your blood and improve your all-over immune system? With beautiful applications for diabetes patients, for sport people to recover faster after exercise, and generally to improve your immune system to feel better. This is a new company with a brand new approach, and my role within, let's say, that company is to help the company entering the market to commercialize. And in the next few weeks we will organize an interview with the founder and co-owner of this company, who will tell you more about the company itself and about the products, because this is something we definitely want to share with you, as it is having a huge impact. All the tests what we have been doing with all these people, they are showing that their blood values have improved, and especially the results what we have booked for diabetes people is phenomenal. So definitely you should look forward to that interview coming up. Another one is within medical technology. I'm a co-owner in a digital health startup company in Russia. My beloved Russian partners are the initiators of this project, and I am lucky enough to join for international exposure and expansion, I should actually say. This company is about personalization of the health supplements. So based on your personal characteristics, based on your blood values, based on your urine, based on where you're living, based on gender, based on age, we are putting a personalized scheme of food supplements together. And we are now in a phase that we will start to commercialize. We expect the launch of this new brand this year into the Russian market, after which we shall go international step by step. So again, this is an example of something new, the combination of digital application and the formula of the supplements, and it's about improving the health status. And again, it's about how could we bring this international. So it's important that it is new, that it is innovative, and that it is our task to internationalize it. Two examples out of medtech. Examples out of renewable energy. Well, let me start talking about the first one. In one of my companies, I have the pleasure to have a Dutch and previously Chinese co-shareholder. Mr. Richie Chan and myself, we are 50-50 shareholders in one company. And that company is taking care of the European activities of a battery factory which is being built in China. This battery factory is owned by my partner, Richie Chan. He's the initiator and he also is the investor in that company. And this is not just a battery company, it is state-of-the-art, high-tech lithium-ion batteries, and it's one of the largest projects in China at this moment. The project started early March of this year. It was delayed a couple months because of the situation with the coronavirus. And it is in the top list of new projects in China. It's based in Zhejiang province, not too far of Shanghai, and it is a multi-billion US dollar investment. And the batteries and the packs of batteries and the battery management system, which are all arising out of this factory, are good for electrical cars on the one hand, but they are also very good for storage solutions on the other hand. Storage solutions because of, let's say, storing the energy from sources like wind or solar, or in case of a situation that the grid is not stable, so solutions for storage. And what we are doing in our joint company, Mr. Richie Chen and myself, is we are bringing these products, but also the technology as such, outside China to the rest of the world. We are planning to set up an R&D center in Western Europe, and we are planning to set up assembly centers in many countries worldwide. Currently, we are talking to strategic partners in Europe and in the Middle East. So, technology, the internationalization side, and also it's about creating value locally. So not the traditional export model of bringing a product from, in this case, China to Europe. No, the idea is to bring the basic component, in this case the battery at cell level, to the market, where we would set up a factory, and there we would create added value. We would assemble it on a customized basis. We would work on, let's say, the whole digital environment around it, the battery management system, so the value is created locally in the market. And that's a very important aspect of what we are doing. Another example, and this is not as a partner, but this is as a consultant, I have helped, and still am, a company from the Middle East with a waste to management project in India, converting waste into energy. And my role as a consultant there is about bringing in technologies, in this case from Western Europe, and supporting the local government in setting up those facilities. The main contractor is a company from the Middle East, and they have asked me to assist them to complement the knowledge and the competences they are already having. So a couple of examples here on renewable energy. And finally, I like to talk a little bit about horticulture. You might remember one of my previous greenhouses in which I talked a little bit about greenhouses. Well, the reason is that we are active in that industry as advisors to Dutch companies who would like to enter the Asian markets, specifically the Chinese market. In this case, it's the technology transfer from the Netherlands into Asia, so a consultancy activity. But also I am the founder of a new platform, and that platform is about technology and knowledge transfer. So it's not about bringing products from A to B, but this is about bringing services, growing as a service. How could we grow vegetables, and how could we, let's say, take the knowledge the Dutch growers are having into another country, to educate the people locally, to make sure that they understand what they should be doing. So the transfer of technology into a new platform, educating growers locally, setting up technical teams locally. In this case, main focus on the Chinese market, but we have an ambition to go into other markets as well. This is a good example, I think, within the range of horticulture. And maybe the final example for now is again within that horticultural field. Here we are in the very first phase, but one of our investors is planning to set up a large greenhouse facility in the Middle East, talking about a really big facility, especially for that area. And this has to do with food security. The country doesn't want to be depending on importing foods only. That's why they are now planning to set up a greenhouse, and they have asked us to help with the feasibility stage, to help with selecting suppliers, basically bringing in the knowledge, not only the knowledge from us, but especially the knowledge from our partners in the Netherlands. MedTech, renewable energy, agriculture, horticulture, those type of projects. That's what we are doing at Bridging Cultures. We try to create value for everybody involved. In one of the next videos, I'm going to introduce my first partner to you, and then consecutively you will meet more and more partners. But if you are already curious about, let's say, how we are working together with our partners, because you might want to become a partner yourself, then please do not hesitate to contact us. We are happy to expand, and it does not necessarily have to be within medtech or renewable energy or in horticulture. We are interested in different areas. We have the capabilities of entering different areas. We have the network, but it's important that it should be meaningful. There should be an impact. And it is my dream, and that, like I mentioned in my previous video, that's the reason why I'm setting up this online channel. It's my dream that we are building this worldwide platform of entrepreneurs from different geographical areas who are introducing new concepts and new technologies, and then we're going to exchange and share. And that way we will make the whole world a little bit better. So if you want to join, please feel free. See you soon.